Okay, I'd like to call the special meeting, the Livingston County Industrial Department Agency to order, and I welcome everybody. And is there any communications?
I don't have any.
Hearing none, we'll move on to reading and approval of the minutes and pre-distributor. Any corrections or changes? Hearing none, I entertain a motion to approve. Motion. All in favor? Aye.
So if you can, we can't pick it up on the screen. So Northrop DeSalvo, if you just say your name with your motion, that'd be great. Makes it easier for Lexi to do the minutes afterwards, right? That's not coming out.
Recording, so you can't tell who's motioning.
Oh, so this, you won't get the copies, it's back, like downstairs.
We do,
Yeah.
but it's hard to tell who's speaking
Okay.
on the video.
Dave motioned, I'll second,
Dave.
Kirsty second.
Okay, unfinished business. Mr. Director.
The got a resolution in front of you to sell 2.06 acres to HD Sports Zone or an entity to be formed. This is Ryan Dale. I think I've identified him by a couple of different names, but it's all the same person and company. The map of the subdivision is in the back. If you look at it like you should on the landscape, no, go, there you go. It is the parcel over on the right side, like noon to 2 o'clock, somewhere up in there. 2.06 acres. I know it's a little hard to see. 2.062, I think. The one on the bottom here is Noise Mental Health. So this would be right above it. The one to the left, I think it's Upstate Applications is the name of the company now. And then the one to the north of that on the left side of Robert Hart Drive is still for development purposes. I had them survey it and we're gonna go in for the subdivision. The reason that would have to happen is
I
that.
want to catch up with her, get a map.
Oh, okay. Sorry, no, you're good. No, you're fine. We're in the Dansville Industrial Park. I'm
Okay.
on 63 there.
We're in the unfinished business of first.
Perfect, thank you.
Well,
So the top boundary line is actually the town of North Dansville Sparta boundary. So that forms the natural boundary to this parcel. So that's why I had the subdivision done on both sides of Robert Hart Drive. Figured we're out there, we might as well do it. So that's what I'm approaching planning board with. So we'll have 2 filed parcels, one going to HD Sports Zone Dale, the other one for development with 2 acres. Right at the on the left side of the hammerhead there. But what you'd be approving today for me is a resolution by this board to sell that property. It's 15,000 per acre, so 2.06. I think it's $30,900, still sits in my mind. For the development, what Ryan's gonna put there is kind of an entertainment business. He wants to move his golfing simulator down there, which he's been meeting with Maureen.
I just met with him on Friday. I actually had the site plans, so I should have brought them. So right now he has 2 simulators. He's going to 4, plus adding the billiards, darts, both traditional darts and digital darts, axe throwing, full restaurant bar.
Cornhole too?
Yes,
I thought I heard
cornhole, and he's
cornhole.
gonna be able to pick up some leagues. They play right now in Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, or Corning, I think. And this is gonna be the largest tournament grade cornhole courts. He expects to draw a lot of people in with it, so. And then indoor and outdoor music space as well.
On bowling alley in Newark, I think, or one of them, took the first 4 lanes out, put corn.
No kidding.
Yeah, now we have like 10 rows and,
He is anxious. He's been pushing hard to get through this. This resolution will allow us to complete the sale and he's ready to construct.
Yeah, he's secured with his financing, construction and mortgage, and you'll see a loan from him at our July meeting most likely for some of the simulators.
I think we've got planning board tonight. I talked to emailed the code enforcement officer and the clerk there just to see if we're on the agenda. I had requested to be on the agenda for the subdivision, but nobody notified me. They're in flux with the code officer down there, so. Anyway, so yes, this would allow us to complete the sale.
I'll make the motion.
is this Erica full load on this? I know this would be a roll.
I don't think so. We'll do that on the induced. No, actually, I don't think we need it on the induced.
Property.
No, as long as everyone
audibly and intelligibly gives their vote in favor of extensions.
Got the motion by Dave DeSalvo. Is there a second?
Second now.
You got that?
Mr. Happ.
Wait now.
Yeah.
Second.
He learned, yeah.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Wonderful. Thanks very much. The second thing on the agenda, I thought we might have a crew here, but, don't see anybody, so I'd still like to go into executive session to do some discussion on this.
They take a motion to go into executive session.
DeSalvo makes a motion.
Norfolk second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
What you want,
Okay,
That's
ready
back
to go?
so we're looking for a motion to create an RFP to go to public bid for the property known as the former Livingston Correctional Facility. An amended former Livingston Correctional Facility, so we'll survey it and
Survey the
carve out-
parcel that the Industrial Development Board is going to keep.
Yep.
And we will put a minimum bid of $1 million.
Oh, very good.
Is the board good with that?
Yes.
Need a motion.
I'll make the motion, Norfolk. I'll second.
Here we go.
All in
In
favor?
favor?
Aye.
Go ahead.
Alright, where are we? Here's a nice little project for you under new business, the inducement resolution for Rural America. This, if you didn't see the press on it, I think it came out mid last week-ish, 120,000 square foot expansion, all on their current property. It's gonna come off the front side of the building. They are going to build enough, I think it's about 55,000-ish for production and 65,000-ish for storage. The storage is gonna be this ASRS automated. And it's quite fascinating to watch. They've got it at their plant in Parma. Apparently, there's a YouTube video out there that they showed us on how it works and how it looks. They are going to put in one short pasta line. I have to watch my comma. It's short pasta, like elbows. It's not a short pasta line, it's a short pasta line. One now, but a phase two is coming. I think when they built originally, they did 2 lines, but they built out for 4. Well, within 2 years, they had all 4 going strong. So I do remember that. So this is the same. They're gonna build out for 2, put 1 in now, and then eventually add another one. I could guess that they're probably gonna add it fairly quickly.
Has everybody been in there? Board members are. When they get this going, and when you open it up, you ought to have a trip because it was amazing. You wouldn't believe the sauce that comes in there in that back warehouse. Cause then they were looking at the eastern seaboard to distribute.
Yeah, I did get some interesting numbers. I thought it was a bigger number into Canada. It's only about 10% of what they produce here goes into Canada. 90% of what they produce here goes into the US, which I always thought they did more in Canada with this facility, but. So 120,000 square feet, between 90 and 100 jobs. I've heard that they've either said 92 or 97, I can't remember which, but between 90 and 100 jobs. 145 million in investment. They're looking for a standard pilot. There won't be a mortgage on this, so while they're eligible for the mortgage recording tax, they're gonna privately fund it, and a sales tax exemption. They are shopping contractors right now. I think there's a proposal package out there. If you haven't seen it, it is, if it's not out, it's going out. And we're working our way through the planning boards and whatnot, right now, so. All good. So what you've got in front of you is an inducement resolution that says, yes, we are willing to take on the project and set a public hearing. I'm sorry, I probably said that a little differently than I should have. We're willing to look at the project and set a public hearing.
At 3.925, 168, then 3 minutes.
Yes,
Okay.
roughly 4 million. Yep. Call it 4. That's in sales and use taxes. The current, the way that their pilot would work is that it's based off of the existing assessment. So the existing assessment is 12 million bucks divided by 300,000 square feet. It's about $40 a square foot. So, that would set the new base. So whereas when we did the original Gorilla project, it was set just on the land alone. So it was, I forget what the original X value was. Do you remember? It's like 500,000 or something.
So let me see, 54,000. I guess it's too low.
Might-
That one more zero, I don't remember.
It was just on land. So at
Maybe
least
that's
here
fine.
it's
Yeah.
starting at 12 million. So it's starting at a very real number. That's the current assessment. Yeah. So yeah, good project. Any questions on it? You will all get a chance to get over there. They were great about ribbon cuttings before, and I'm sure they'll have. I think Guido Barilla is the current president, so. Family will be around, I'm sure.
Well, you speak Italian fluently, often.
Pizza.
Since my parents passed away, nobody in our family speaks Italian, except Mrs. Dragani, it's the only one, my cousin.
Oh, yeah?
I'll tell you, Wes Cummins speaks it well, because he was when we first put the deal in to begin with. Yep. So we may have to get him, bring him along. He's not doing, so
Do we need a motion?
Need motion to set the.
it's not, it's just a regular motion.
Yep.
Because it's an inducement, set public hearing.
Sometime in July.
Okay,
I'm sorry, June.
just this, just so let us,
Gonna take that motion,
yeah, make that motion.
dissolve,
The thought will make the.
Knapp, seconds. Got that? All in favor?
Last piece of business, I'm going to kick Mary Ellen out. See you.
Anxiously awaiting.
The part of the time.
You don't get kicked out. You always leave on your own.
I know, next meeting, is that in a week?
We're gonna do an LCDC meeting in a week. We have to have it for some business, so it'll be a short one and
Okay.
it won't be IDA,
Okay,
but on the fifth.
wow, just putting the pressure on, I have to go for that.
Homework.
We get that.
Yeah. You should just toss that in my lap. Maybe, yeah. Yeah,
Still saying 9 AM.
we still do have an LCDC meeting set up for that. Okay, so Lindale Road at Gateway Agribusiness Park, we put that out to bid. And we came back, Genesee Construction was the low bidder on it by $8,000, just a smidge over $8,000, so very narrow bids. We did a bid and an alternate bid, which involves this is just road construction at this point, so it's the roadway and then the alternate bid was the top coat. I put in for Fast New York dollars, which would pay for this. I've got a conversation later on this week with a guy by the name of Christian Mercurio, who's with the state. We've already done, he took a look at the application a month ago and gave me some advice to fund it. So we're looking at doing as much as we can with this. The funds that we already have in it, we did the archaeological study and the soil borings and a couple other things. That should be enough to cover the match, but what I'd like to do is award the bid to Genesee Construction as the low bidder. And then I'm actually got some moving parts with financing in place before we start it, so that I can know how we're paying for it.
What was the low bid, the dollar figure?
On the base bid, it was $1,191,000. You can call it $1,002,000 if you want. On the alternate bid, it was 130. For a total of 1,322. You can have it. There were 4 bidders. Genesee, LG Evans, Rochester Earth, and Ramsey.
I see that nice earth as well, quite well, but
He's got property in Livonia and he's got property up in along the lake, I think it is. His name's left me, but I think he was the one that came to the bid opening.
so all that is gonna be, it's gonna go in from. It's not going in from 15.
No, it's coming in off of Bronson Hill,
Johnson Hill Road.
right next to the Howland elevator.
So they're not gonna have to make another cut there.
Nope.
Just gonna go in by the old milling process.
Yep.
And all it will be is a cul-de-sac back there,
For stuff.
because the bridge was the issue over the railroad.
Correct. Yeah, the bridge 10 years ago, I think, was $6 million.
Hmm.
So today it's gotta be 11, 12 at least. Not to mention it was a single span bridge over the railroad and now it's a double. They've added a line. I don't even know if you could do it now. They won't let you cross that grade. So you
Yeah.
have to go across over and above and it's gonna be expensive. So from this point, I say, I think everything's gonna work off of Bronson on that side.
So that's just out of the picture on this. The bridge is out of the picture on this.
The bridge is out of the picture on this. I'd love to still have the bridge, but it would take Fed money to do it. There's nothing at the state level that would ever allow us to. We've done the study, it was called a Tiger Grant, wasn't it?
CDBG first did a study, and designed the road. CDBG planning, and then, yeah, we did.
We went to Schumer's office for a Tiger Grant, they called it, and it was infrastructure. And we didn't get funded, obviously, but at that point, I wanna say the bridge was fixed. So, I don't know if the bridge is gonna happen. But with this, what we've got is,
We'll have the road and plotted out what we could sell.
Correct. Yeah. Absolutely.
Then everything else would be shovel ready, would be water, power, sewer.
Power's gonna come in, hopefully late July. I've got a meeting on that tomorrow at 1. With Grid to talk to us about that. Water is next, but they're waiting. Bronson Hill's getting some water done by the highway department. So they don't wanna have to cut the new road up on Bronson. So they're gonna stub it and then we'll connect to it when they do the road and put that in later date.
So we're really gonna be, once we get this road in, we're gonna be ready for business.
We're gonna be in really good shape.
But
And we've got 10 acres under ownership, another 10 optioned already up there. So there's some action.
What's under the, up there?
Howard's have their grain elevator,
Okay.
and then Armstrong Grain and Ingredients has a small Morton building that they're putting.
That's
in.
the old guy?
Old guy?
Oats.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oats.
and then they got an option.
He's old guy.
I thought the phase 2 was the other 10-acre parcel. No?
Phase 2 is going on the existing 10-acre parcel that he owns, and then the option parcel, I believe he's gonna bring the bird plant in.
Yeah,
Bird food.
Okay, that's maybe why.
That's the option parcel.
Yeah, so I have the bearings. How big is the option parcel?
10. He
They
bought
got
10, option 10. But 20 altogether. And we've still got. Shoot. 20, and I think Howard's are 6, so 26 under ownership. Off of, call it 50 acres, developable with rail. Well, and close proximity to the highway. And what's going on across the street, if you go across South Lima, that's all railroad doing that end, and that's. Central New York Feeds and their transload facility.
That'll be a lot like in May, it'll be bigger than the one on Leroy or Caledonia.
Is that behind the flower place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me and Jane Marcus.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
It's that farm that just before you get to the railroad.
Yeah, I was wondering if what we do that, that's,
All the dirt there.
If I get one more call, solar going in there? No. No, I'm happy to report, no.
Lesions in between the farms.
isn't that burned dairy?
Yeah.
Oh, Gardner's on there.
What was the big battle?
Why?
I don't remember that. It didn't come through here, did it? Okay.
No, when they were planning, it was back and forth, creek there, it was.
Livonia fought it,
Uh,
too much traffic, all that.
Do you ever think that's why they build there?
What they put down here, like, this is the stupidest parking
Yeah,
lot.
you like putting one in the back of this park.
I know.
Saw it before it ever got
Got
to
that
the.
free land of Batavian.
Where's that?
Across where the Mania, double gym there, going out towards Leroy. That's it, right, as you leave the village, they put them yet, right across from the plaza.
For free.
And basically, it was not, they bought it, but there was an abandoned building there and they, you know, that's.
No kidding.
Hmm.
Well, so,
Anything else?
did we take action on that to
No.
award it to Genesee Construction?
Gustavo will make the motion to award it.
Northrop second.
All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Carried. Lexi, can you just make sure that either we put Mary Ellen exited?
Yeah, I already did.
Perfect, great, thanks. I don't think we have, exited is fine, because she didn't vote, right? We don't have to have her abstain.
No, she wasn't here.
He doesn't need to formally abstain because
she
she
wasn't-
wasn't here to listen and deliberate.
We used to take Dash out of the meetings at Gorilla, he owned the property, so we'd be like, see you, Dick, get out. Okay, then I am good, I don't have anything more for you.
Good. Motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second, third, fourth,
Whichever one.
got you out for your ways and means.
Yes, he was, did I read by the abandoned